ಚಾಲು ಆಯ್ತು ನೋಡು. Good morning friends. Today we are going to study the topic vices. Yesterday so far I discussed you that there are two vices in English grammar. One is active voice and other one is passive voice. So what do you mean by active voice? Active voice means subject does some action. So here subject is very important and action is also important. Action governs the subject. Rather you can say that it is subject oriented. Therefore example is like this: Swami writes a poem. So Swami is the subject, write is a verb and a poem is an object. So let us see friends, Swami writes a poem, or I bring a book, or father brings vegetables, or mother cooks rice. So these sentences are there, and here you can say that here subject is there, then verb is there, then object is there. So friends, Swami writes a poem. It is a correct sentence, right sentence. It is active voice because subject is here Swami, and Swami does some action that is called writing work. Swami writes a poem. See friends, second sentence is passive voice. Subject receives some action by some other agent or by some other element. You can say like this: a poem is written by Swami. So therefore friends, a poem is here subject and some action happens on the subject, that is writing action by some other agent, that is called Swami. ಅಂದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ತೃಪದದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯು ನಡೆಯಲ್ಪಡುತ್ತದೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯು ಆ ಕರ್ತೃಪದವಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೊಬ್ಬರಿಂದ ಆಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಕರ್ಮಣಿ ಪ್ರಯೋಗ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಯಬಹುದು. ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್. ಇಂಥ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ನಿಯಮಗಳಿವೆ. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಟ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ transitive verbs can be converted into passive voice. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ವರ್ಬ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸಕರ್ಮಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ತರ್ಜುಮೆಗೊಳಿಸಬಹುದು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯು ಸಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ವರ್ಬ್? ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪಾಸಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಆಕ್ಷನ್ passes on the object. Example you see, Rama kicks a ball. Okay, so let us see, Rama is what? Rama is subject. Kick is what? Kick is verb. Then a ball is what? It is object. So kicking action happens on the object called ball. So kick is said to be as an transitive verb. It can be said as transitive verb. Example you see, I go to school. So here I go to school, I is the subject verb, go is verb, but to school is not an object. Therefore action go does not happen on the object. Therefore it can be said as intransitive verb. Means there are intransitive verbs like this: go, swim, jump, fly, come, run. So these are called intransitive verbs. So intransitive verbs cannot be converted into passive voice because transitive verb means it requires what? Object, and in intransitive verb there is no object. When you convert from active into passive, the rule is like this: there must be some object. Okay, this is very important. Second one is friends, very important thing is some changes we can note, that is active voice. I is active, we active, you active, you active, he active, she active, it active, they active. When you convert from active into passive, there are some changes take place. First one, I becomes me, we becomes us, you becomes you, he becomes him, she becomes her, it becomes it, and they becomes them. So this is how some changes we have to note down, some changes we have to understand when we are converting from active into passive. Let us see friends, how can we convert from active into passive with examples. Let us see friends. First of all, we try to understand with the help of tenses. With the help of tenses. First tense, which one is present tense. Okay. Present tense form is simple. Okay. Now you see friends. I bring a book. So first of all friends, I bring a book here. You have to understand I is what? I is the subject. Bring is what? Verb. A book is what? Object. Okay. Then he sells mangoes. He is what? Subject. Sells is what? Verb. Mangoes is object. First of all, in the given sentence, when you are converting from active into passive, you have to understand, you have to analyze that first of all you have to analyze which is the subject, which is verb and which is object. ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಕರ್ತೃಪದ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ, ಮೊದಲನೇದು ಯಾವುದು ಬರುತ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಕರ್ತೃಪದ, ಇದು ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ. ಎರಡನೇದು ಅದರ ನಂತರ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ, ತದನಂತರ ಬರುವುದು ಕರ್ಮಪದ. ಹೀಗೆ ಎಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಓ ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇವು ಆಕ್ಟಿವೈಸ್, ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೈಸ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವೈಸ್ ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ರೂಲ್ಗಳು. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೂಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. when friends we are converting from active into passive, there are certain important rules we have to bear in mind. ಇದರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ನೆನಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲನೇ ರೂಲ್ ಏನಿದೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, rules are like this. First rule is know the tense and form. Second one is you know that whether object is singular or plural. Third one is make the object of the activize into the passivize. Fourth one is change the form of the verb. Change the form of the verb. That is V3. That is past participle. Then fifth one is use doer, use by with doer. So these are the very important 5 rules you have to follow strictly when you are converting from active into passive. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ನಿಂದ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೀರೋ ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಈ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು, ಈ ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದನೇ ರೂಲ್ ಏನು? ನೋ ದ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಾಕ್ಯ ಯಾವ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್. ಇದು ಒಂದು. ತದನಂತರ ಆ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದು ಐ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಬುಕ್, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಬುಕ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಇದಾದ ನಂತರ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್. ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು ಸಿಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್ ಇದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಬುಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್. Then make, very important, make the object of the active into the passive voice, that is into the subject of the passive voice. Very sorry, subject of the passive voice. So very sorry, so I have forgotten to write it. Make the object of the active voice into the subject of the passive voice. Then fourth one is change the form of the verb, that is V3. Then use the by preposition with the verb. Here I write preposition. So friends, let us follow all these rules very strictly now. First of all, I do here. You see, I bring a book. The tense is present tense, form is simple. We understood. Then I bring a book. In this case, a book. Object is what? Object is singular. So third rule we have to apply. The third rule is make the object of the active voice into the subject of the passive voice. Let us see friends, this is the object. First of all, a book. Okay, a book is singular or plural? A book is singular, present form, so you have to use is. Is it clear? A book is. Then comes change the form of the verb. ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದದ ರೂಪವನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದದ ಮೂರನೆಯ ರೂಪ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಎಂಬುದಿದೆ. Here it is bring, brought. ಮೂರನೆಯ ರೂಪ. That is called V3, past participle. So a book is brought. ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ತರಲಾಯಿತು. ಯಾರಿಂದ? By me. So in my previous class I told you I becomes me, we becomes us, you becomes you, again you becomes you, he becomes him, then she becomes her, it becomes it, then they becomes them. So like this. So see friends, a book is brought by me, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪುಸ್ತಕವು ನನ್ನಿಂದ ತರಲಾಯಿತು. By is what? By is a preposition. So this by must be used with me because somebody has done that action on the subject of the passive voice. So therefore, in the sense what? Here, in this case, a book receives some action done by somebody else. ಅಂದರೆ ಕರ್ಮಣಿ ಪ್ರಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಾವು ತಿಳಿಯಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಸಂಗತಿಗಳು ಮೊದಲನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಯಾವ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಎರಡನೇದಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕರ್ಮಪದವು ಏಕವಚನವಾಗಿದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಬಹುವಚನವಾಗಿದೆಯೋ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮೂರನೆಯದಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಅದನ್ನು ಆ ರೀತಿ ರೂಪಾಂತರಣಗೊಳಿಸುವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸಿನ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮೊದಲು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಅದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದೆನೋ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್ ಇದೆನೋ already we know it is, so it is singular, I have written is. ಇದು ಒಂದು. ತದನಂತರ ಆ ಸಹಾಯಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದವನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿದ ನಂತರ by using that primary verb or auxiliary verb, next comes what? Main verb's third form, that is called past participle. So bring becomes what? Brought. Bring becomes brought because bring, brought, like this. So this rule is over. Then comes change the, just I have told you this is also over. Then comes what? Use the preposition by with the verb. So a book is brought by me. So by is what? By is preposition. Like this, one more example we can see friends. We write novels. See, analyze like this. We is subject, write is verb, the novels is object. How we can change into passive voice? Novels is singular or plural? It is plural. So you can say novels are. Why? Because it is present simple tense. Present simple tense take are. So novels are. Then write. The third form of the write is write, wrote, written. Novels are written. This sentence is 99% this sentence is correct. Novels are written. Suppose you want to tell who is writing or who has written or who writes. ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾದಂಬರಿಗಳು ಬರೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಬರೆದರು ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಬರೆದನು, ಅವನು ಬರೆದರು, ಅವರು ಬರೆದರು, ಅವಳು ಬರೆದರು, ಅಥವಾ ರಾಮ ಬರೆದನು, ರಾವಣ ಬರೆದನು, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರು ಬರೆದರು ಅದನ್ನು, ಹೂ ರೋಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆರ್ ಹೂ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. Suppose you want to mention the name of the agent, then you can say by us. Okay, we becomes us. Novels are written by us, so you can say it is passive voice. Like this, we can convert from active into passive by using certain rules, and those rules are fundamentally, basically very important. Okay, today this much is what you go to my previous video and understand these rules. Again, in my next class, I would like to help you to know about the different types of present, past, and future, and their passive voice. Okay, see you tomorrow.
ಇದ್ರಿ 14 ನಿಮಿಷ.